Hi, students and friends. This is your host and teacher, Sayyid Ayazuddin Haider, and you are watching Learn and Teach by Sir Ayaz. So, I was doing paper 0620, year 2023, and the variant is 23. I'm done till question number 18. So, I will continue from question number 19. Four statements about strong acids are listed. Number one, they react with carbonates to form carbon dioxide. This is correct. Number two, they completely dissociate in aqueous solution. This is also correct. Three, they react with ammonium salt to form ammonia. This is incorrect. Acid does not react with ammonium salts. Number four, they are proton acceptor. This is also incorrect because acids are proton donors, not acceptors. Which statements are correct? So 1 and 2 is correct. So A will be the right answer for this question. Number 20, which reaction mixture will produce a precipitate? A, aqueous Na2CO3 and aqueous CuSO4. If you react these two, we will get this Na2CO3 plus CuSO4. We'll get CuCO3 plus Na2SO4. Now in this equation, copper 2 carbonate produced is insoluble because we know that all carbonates are insoluble. Except sodium, potassium, and ammonium. So this looks correct to me because in this equation, CuCO3 is the precipitate form. What about B? Dilute H2SO4 and aqueous NaOH. If you react these two, we will get sodium sulfate and water. Sodium sulfate is soluble. This is the equation. H2SO4 plus NaOH, Na2SO4 plus H2O. So this can't be the right answer because sodium sulfate produced in this equation is soluble. C, dilute HNO3 and solid MgO. This reaction needs concentrated nitric acid. So we won't get this reaction happens. Otherwise, even if this reaction is happening, we will get the soluble nitrate of magnesium. So this is also incorrect. What about D? Solid CuO and dilute H2SO4. This is not possible. The reason is that solid CuO reacts with either concentrated H2SO4 or warm H2SO4. So choice A will be the right answer in this case. Next question, 21. Which set of elements shows the change from metallic to non-metallic character across a period of the periodic table? A, beryllium, magnesium, calcium. This is wrong because all these three are metals. We don't see any non-metals in this. B, fluorine, bromine, iodine. This is also wrong. All of these are non-metals. C, oxygen, boron, lithium. This is also incorrect. Oxygen is a non-metal. Lithium is a metal. So we can't see metallic to non-metallic character. D must be the right answer. Sodium, silicon, chlorine. As you can see, sodium is a metal here and chlorine is a non-metal. Silicon is between metal and non-metal, just usually known as metalloid. So D will be the right answer for this question. 22. A sample of ethanoic acid and a sample of hydrochloric acid have the same concentration. How do the hydrogen ion concentration and the pH of ethanoic acid compare to those of hydrochloric acid? Ethanoic acid is a weak acid and hydrochloric acid is a strong acid. So ethanoic acid must have lower hydrogen ion concentration and higher pH. So in this case, C must be the right answer. Other choices are incorrect. What is a typical property of transition element? A, can act as catalyst. This is correct. B, poor electrical conductivity. This is wrong. Low melting point. This is also wrong. Low density. This is also correct. Incorrect. So A will be the right answer for MCQ number 23. 24. Which statement about copper to aluminium is correct? A, aluminium is more dense than copper. If you look at the position of aluminium and copper, aluminium, here it is aluminium and here it is copper. And the nucleon number of mass of aluminium is 27 while copper is 64, which means copper is heavier than aluminium. Heavier or more dense than aluminium. So this must be the wrong answer. B, aluminium is less reactive than copper. This is also incorrect. If you look at the position of aluminium in the reactivity series, aluminium is more reactive than copper, which means it is above Cu in the reactivity series. This is incorrect. C, copper has high ductility. This looks correct to me because copper is used in electrical wires due to its high ductility. Ductile means to be converted into wires. So I'm reading the last statement for your convenience. D, copper has poor electrical conductivity. This is incorrect. So C will be the right answer for MCQ number 24. Let's move to next MCQ. Water from a reservoir flows to the water works where purification process 1 takes place, followed by process 2. What are processes 1 and 2? Now, in process 1, you can see there is chlorination, filtration, fractional distillation, and filtration. Now, in choice A, for after process 1, they are doing filtration, which is incorrect. You can carry out chlorination after filtration because filtration involves removal of insoluble solid. So this can't be the right answer, A. Instead, B will be the right answer because first they are doing filtration, then they are carrying out chlorination. So B must be the right answer. For your convenience, I am reading the other choices. Choice C, fractional distillation, then they are doing filtration. This is incorrect. The reason is that fractional distillation gives pure water, so no need to carry out filtration. So this choice is incorrect. D, filtration then fractional distillation. Now if we have carried out filtration, no need for fractional distillation. So this is also incorrect. So choice B will be the right answer for MCQ number 25. 26. Calcium reacts with cold water to produce hydrogen. Lead reacts slowly when heated in air to form an oxide but has almost no reaction with steam. Silver does not react with either air or water. Zinc reacts with when heated with steam to produce hydrogen. What is the order of reactivity starting with the least reactive? Now, if you look at these four statements, silver must be the least reactive one. So I will write silver. So either C is correct or D is correct. Neither A is correct nor B. What about next element? It must be lead because it's reacting slowly when heated in air to form an oxide. And it's not having any reaction with steam. So we must have a lead. And for the next element, zinc, we have to place zinc because it is heated to get reacted with steam. On the other hand, calcium straight away reacts with cold water. So this will be the final lineup. So choice C will be the right answer in this MCQ. Let's move to next MCQ. Number 27. Blocks of magnesium are attached to the bottom of a steel boat to prevent rusting. Which equation describes a change that prevents the steel from rusting? So we have placed the blocks of magnesium. This is used in case of sacrificial protection. So magnesium will oxidize in preference to steel, and we must have this reaction taking place. Mg gives Mg2 plus 2 electrons. So only choice D will be the right answer in this case. Other choices are incorrect. In choice 1, they are showing the oxidation of iron, which will not happen. In choice B, they are showing the reaction of iron 3 oxide with magnesium, producing iron and magnesium oxide, which is not the case. C, magnesium is getting reduced while iron is getting oxidized. So only choice D will be the right answer. 28. Which statements about the extraction of iron in a blast furnace are correct? Number 1, the temperature inside the blast furnace is increased by burning carbon. This is correct. Number 2, iron 3 oxide is reduced to iron by carbon monoxide. This is also correct. Carbon monoxide is the main reducing agent. It reduces the iron 3 oxide to iron. Number 3, the thermal decomposition of calcium carbonate forms slag. This is incorrect because thermal decomposition of calcium carbonate produces calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Number 4, slag reacts with acidic impurities. This is also incorrect. The reason is that slag is the product we are getting when calcium oxide reacts with the acidic impurities. So 1 and 2 is correct. Choice A must be the right answer in this case. Number 29. Which statements about water are correct? Number 1, tap water has fewer impurities than distilled water. This is incorrect. Number 2, tap water turn anhydrous cobalt to chloride pink. This is a correct statement. Number 3, the domestic water supply is treated with carbon to kill microbes. This is incorrect because carbon is used to improve taste and odor. Number 4, phosphate from fertilizers can cause deoxygenation of water. This is also correct. So 2 and 4 is correct. C must be the right answer for this question. 30. Oxides of nitrogen form in car engines and are removed by catalytic converters. Which equation represents a reaction that occurs in a catalytic converter? Now, in catalytic converter, oxide of nitrogen, which is NO, is reacted with poisonous gas, just carbon monoxide, and the products will be nitrogen gas and carbon dioxide. So, choice B must be the right answer in this case. For your convenience, I am reading the other choices. In A, CO is reacted with NO2 to produce NO and CO2. This is incorrect because we will not get NO from NO2. NO is treated, NO2 is not treated. Choice C, CO2 plus NO gives NO2 plus CO. This is also incorrect because first of all, CO2 is not reacted with NO and CO is not produced because CO is already a poisonous gas. We want to remove these poisonous gases also from the air or from car exhaust. D, CO2 plus 2NO2 gives N2 plus 3O2 plus C. This is also incorrect. We are not getting oxygen and unburned carbon in this case. Number 31, an alkene is represented by the formula CH3CH double bond CH2. Which name is given to this type of formula? This is very easy. It's known as structural or condensed. Structural or condensed formula. So choice D must be the right answer in this case. Other choices are incorrect. 31. What is the structure of propanoic acid? Propanoic acid must be having 3 carbons and carboxyl group, which is COOH. So the final structure must be having 3 carbons in all. So choice A seems to be correct to me because we have 3 carbon, 1, 2, and 3. The functional group is there. This is carboxylic group. B, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is incorrect. The reason is that it's butanoic acid. It's not propanoic acid. Number C, 1, 2, 3. Oops, here we have OH. This is incorrect. This is not acid. This is alcohol. This is propanol. So choice C is also incorrect. What about D? 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we are having OH group, and this is also alcohol. And in this case, it is butanol. So only choice A will be the right answer for number 32. 33, butane reacts with chlorine in the presence of ultraviolet radiation. What is the equation for this reaction? Butane is alkane, and the formula for butane is C4H10. When it's reacted with chlorine in the presence of ultraviolet light, one hydrogen will be replaced by one chlorine. We will get C4H9Cl plus HCl. So choice B will be the right answer in this case. Other choices are incorrect. For your convenience, I am reading it. C4H10 plus Cl2 gives C4H8 Cl2 plus H2. This is incorrect. C, C4H10 plus Cl2 gives 2C2H5Cl plus H2. This is also incorrect. D, C4H10 plus Cl2 gives C2H4 plus C2H5Cl plus HCl. This is also incorrect. So choice B will be the right answer for this MCQ. Number 34, a hydrocarbon P is cracked to make compound Q and hydrogen. So a hydrocarbon which is cracked must be alkane. And after cracking, we are getting compound Q. It must be alkene. Compound R is formed by the addition polymerization of compound Q. To which homologous series do P, Q, and R belong? So R must also be one of the member of alkane because it's carrying only carbon-carbon single bond. That's why we will consider R as an alkane. And as I have told you that Q is alkene. So in this case, B must be the right answer. Because in B, they are saying Q alkene, which is correct, and P and R is considered as alkane. This is the only right choice. Other choices are incorrect. Okay, number 35. Which substances are structural isomers? So for this reason, what I will do, I will simply write down the molecular formula of each. A, it's butene and propene. I'm not writing the molecular formula for this one. This can't be the isomer. The reason is that both of these have different number of carbon atoms in them. So A can't be the right answer. B, ethyl ethanoate and butanoic acid. Ethyl ethanoate is this. This is ethyl ethanoate. Ethyl C2H5 and ethanoate. So it must be CO2, CH3, CO2. In the molecular formula for this one, we have how many carbon? 4 carbons, C4H, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, O2. Okay, what about butanoic acid? Butanoic acid is this: 1, CH3, 2, CH2, 3, CH2, and CO2H. The molecular formula will be C1234, 4, H, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, O2. So this looks correct to me because both of these are having same molecular formula. So they must be structural isomers. They are having different structures. One is ester, other is carboxylic acid. C, methyl methanoate and ethanol. Now methyl methanoate, this is methyl methanoate, HCOT, methyl methanoate, CH3. If you write the molecular formula of this one, how many carbon? 2 carbon, 4 hydrogen, and 2 oxygen. And ethanol is C2H5OH. This is an alcohol. We have C2H6O. This can't be having same molecular formula. So this is incorrect. Last one, propanol and butanol. I'm not going to write the molecular formula for these because both of these have different number of carbon atoms. So B will be the right answer for this question. Number 36. Ethanol is produced by the number 1, the catalytic addition of steam to ethene. Number 2, fermentation. Which statement is correct? A, both processes use similar amounts of energy. This is wrong. In both the process, the amount of energy is different because in catalytic addition of steam, high temperature is needed. In fermentation, we don't need high temperature. Low temperature is enough. Like it's between 18 to 28 degrees centigrade. B, both processes use a catalyst. This seems correct to me because in both the processes, catalyst is used. In number 1, H3PO4 or phosphoric acid is used. In fermentation, zymase enzyme is used, which is a biological catalyst. So both of these are catalysts. Number C, process 1 uses a temperature of 25 to 35 degrees centigrade. This is incorrect. Process 1 does not need this low temperature. It needs high temperature than this one. Process 2 uses a pressure of 60 atm. Process 2 does not require any pressure for this. There isn't any special pressure requirement for this reaction. So this is also incorrect. B will be the right answer for this question. Number 37. The 2 monomers shown can be used to form a condensation polymer. Which small molecule is released during this reaction? If you look at the groups present in the end, so we have here COOH, where we also are having COOH. Here we are having NH2. Here we also having NH2. Now what is released? From each NH2 we'll get hydrogen. And from each carboxyl group we will get OH. So there must be a release of 2 moles of water molecule. So A must be the right answer for this question. 38. Dilute hydrochloric acid is titrated into a conical flask containing sodium hydroxide solution and a few drops of methyl orange indicator. Which piece of apparatus is used to add hydrochloric acid? Where it is used to transfer acid into a conical flask containing sodium hydroxide. So B will be the right answer in this question. Number 39, the chromatogram obtained from a chromatography experiment on substance S is shown. This is substance S. It's a baseline and this is solvent front. What is the RF value of S? Now, in order to get the RF value, distance traveled by S, must be divided by distance traveled by the solvent to solvent. So distance traveled by S is 6 and distance traveled by the solvent must be 6 plus 4.7. So it becomes 6 divided by 10.7. So if you'll divide 6 by 6, 10.7, we will get 0.56. So C must be the right answer for this question. Number 40, element X burns in air to form an acidic gas that decolorizes potassium magnate 7. What is X? A, it will definitely react to form an acidic oxide, acidic gas, but it does not decolorizes potassium magnate. Nitrogen, it will also produce acidic gas. First, it will produce neutral gas. Later on, it will produce acidic gas. But it also does not decolorizes potassium magnate 7. What about magnesium? Magnesium burns in air to form basic oxide. It's not gas, it's a basic oxide. It's a solid, not gas. In the end, we have sulfur. Sulfur oxidizes to give acidic gas and it will decolorize potassium magnate 7. So these choices are incorrect. Only choice D will be the right answer in this case. Thanks for watching. Press like and share my videos. For more videos, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon.